as all get out. Look at that. Rolled up inside. All those flavors. Oh yeah. Boing boing. She got that bounce. Oh mama. You can see that glaze, that gochujang glaze. I think we're gonna start off with the cornbread casserole. I love me some tater tot cast too. Alrighty, crew. Yes, we are back on this bright, early Saturday morning for some more barbecue, of course. We are in a little town called Pflugerville, Texas, and we are here for none other Brothertons Black Iron Barbecue. Not to mention, we're doing it bottle trucker style, first in line. Gonna find out if it's worth the wait, crew. Back in 21, they were a Texas Monthly Top 50. I had them at last year's Barbecue Fest, or the Top 50 Picnic, I should say. Here in 2025, I believe they made the honorable mention. Stay tuned, crew. Brotherton's Black Iron Barbecue is in the air and on the menu. Coming up. All right, crew, here we are. We got a couple minutes till they open the doors, even though I'm already inside. A couple more minutes, then the doors will be open, and it'll be time for some Brotherton's Black Iron Barbecue. All right. Inside access today, crew, already. First in line, I'm gonna walk the line here. And we are up. All right, what's up, brother?
Let's go.
Oh, it's going good. I'm gonna do that Texas two-step.
Okay.
And the 3 meats, can I get fatty brisket, ribs, and pork belly? So like all third pound.
With the pork belly, we throw this spicy gochujang sauce on there. Go ahead and do that. Or
You betcha.
On the side.
You can dress it up the way you want. The cornbread casserole and what did I say? Cornbread? Oh, and tater tot cast. And then if I can get one of the, I guess it's jerk chicken thigh.
One jerk chicken thigh.
Yep. Hell yeah. And then I'll do just a regular size fountain soda. All right, crew. Good Lord. First off, it smells divine. Let's take these off. It is time, my friend. Brotherton Black Iron. Turn it this way. Yeah, this is like, I don't know, to me it's perfect amount. Time for y'all's close up now. Going in. Here we go, crew. We are starting off with the smoked jerk chicken. We got some pork ribs with some kind of just delicious looking glaze. We got that fatty brisket. Then had to come over to this amazing looking pork belly with some kind of gochujang drizzled sauce on it. Got the good old cornbread casserole again. And then of course the tater tot casserole. We're all about the casseroles here, crew. Looking good, looking real good. All right, I'm gonna go try this sauce before I try anything. Gotta try the sauce. That is definitely more tomatoey than vinegary. Good black pepper though. Sides and meats first. We will go, let's try the rib. They feel tender as all get out. Look at that. I don't want to say saucy, but definitely glazy and wet. Smells amazing. Oh yeah. That is kind of the best part right there. Really good flavor. The glazy. Sweet, no heat. Definitely a sweeter glaze, but good, juicy, smoky. A little bit of a bite. See? You bite it off the bone. Typically the old bottle chucker likes that fall off the bone, but at least it bites off the bone. Bites clean off the bone. So it's still a plus. All right, jerk chicken. Oh, that's a rarity, especially at a Texas barbecue spot, but they got jerk chicken. Smell the thyme, smell the herbs. Oh man. Boneless, skinless thighs too. Super juicy, very flavorful. And the heat. The heat's coming. Not a lot, but just tingle heat. Heavy on the thyme, like really taste the thyme. Now, off to the brisket. She's got that, oh yeah, boing boing. She got that bounce. Great smoke flavor. And I got a feeling it's gonna like, yeah. Got that thin, crispy bark on it too. She is looking, oh. That's Texas monthly brisket. I know they didn't make 2025, but that's Texas monthly brisket right there. They still though, they didn't make top 50, but they made honorable mention. That's still something. Gotta try it. You always gotta try it at least once. Even if you're a purist that thinks it's a sin to use sauce on a brisket, to each their own, man. That's a really good sauce. Nothing wrong with that. Now, this pork belly. Oh, mama. You can see that glaze, that gochujang glaze. You smell it forward, very forward. Very tender, rendered, not spicy, not like you'd think. Full of flavor, full. All the meat's hit. Now we're gonna dig into the sides. I think we're gonna start off with the cornbread casserole. We all know cornbread casserole at Redbird. We're trying this one today. Yeah, that's classic right there. That's like at-home classic cornbread cass right there. Soft, tender, moist. Okay. I love me some tater tot cass too. Tater tot casserole, when done correctly, it's delish. Very classic. Again, this one actually has a little bit of heat. There must be a pepper or something in here. This one's got a little tingle the back of your throat a little bit, which is nice. Going back in for the belly. The gochujang gives it almost like a hot sauce, vinegary type of vibe with that Asian twist. But the pork belly is cooked right on. The meaty part is just tender enough, and the fat is just rendered enough. Yeah. Boing, 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 and boing. Yeah, that's how tender it is. Got some burnt ends. Ooh, Yeah, these are always good. Yep. That one you can see rolled up inside. All those flavors. Man. Very juicy, very tender. I don't know, defeats the purpose here, but I gotta try it. We got jerk and Texas barbecue sauce. The sauce takes over. Still good. I think Mrs. Bottle Chucker will like that pork rib, or pork belly, with that gochujang. I'll save her some, but she ain't gonna care about the brisket, so I will. Now, I'm gonna have to finish this though. Doesn't need it, but it's good. This one's got great bark on the brisket. Great. Just thin, crispy. The fat is so rendered. Well, I thought I was gonna eat it all. I thought maybe I could, but let's show some restraint today. Small to-go box, but all good though. We'll see if Miss Bottle Chucker wants that pork belly with the gochujang. Otherwise, I will be eating that later. Just saying. And the rib, also for Mrs. Bottle Chucker. Grab a box. Final thoughts in a second. Very nice meeting you, brother. Very good. Yeah. The brisket's stellar, bro. Yeah. Good thing. All right. Ooh, it is final thoughts time. Oh yeah. All right. This is gonna be a hot and quick final thoughts. Across the board, Brothertons Black Iron Barbecue. It was all very, very solid. But we'll get right to it. Let's put these on. Anywho, so first we'll say I ordered what they called the Texas two-step, which was like a pound of meat with the two sides, 45 bucks. I got like basically a third pound, a little more than a third pound of brisket with 2 rib bones, and then the pork belly. It was like quarter pound, third pound of the pork belly. 2 sides were the tater tot casserole and cornbread casserole. And then I just added the jerk chicken thigh. The first bite I took was the pork rib. Again, for me, it was, you know me, I like my ultra tender fall off the bone. These were not. They weren't tough though either. By all means, they weren't toothy. They very easily bit off the bone. Juicy, tender. The glaze was fantastic. Sweet, a very sweet glaze. Maybe a touch sweet or something that you could contrast and do like a sweet heat, but great smoke, great flavor, tender, juicy, probably to most people, a perfectly cooked rib. But you know, to me, I like mine where I can damn near pull the rib out or the bone out, and these were not. You bit it off the bone. Brisket, the brisket was just classic. I say top 50 brisket, but they just recently lost their top 50, so now they're honorable mention. But you know, I would still say the brisket to me was still top 50 worthy. I don't know, it was tender, juicy, rendered, held up, easily pinched apart. It was, yeah, dynamite brisket. Even had that nice thin crispy little like bark on it. Almost crunchy. It was probably, that might have been the best thing here, was that brisket. That was dynamite brisket. But then the pork belly, I almost forgot. Pork belly was the third meat on that tray, and that was very well cooked pork belly. The meaty part, which it was nice because it wasn't just all fat. It had the good meaty part on it. The meaty part was still tender and juicy. Wasn't tough. It was a good bite. And the fat on top was perfectly rendered. So it was like you kind of had that squishy, melty pork fat, but then had that good, meaty, tender, juicy bottom half of the pork belly. And then the gochujang sauce that they put on it. I take it or leave it. Whether you like gochujang or like that kind of Asian flair to it, didn't bother me at all. It kind of had an almost like hot saucy, kind of like vinegary flavor to it that added to it with a little bit of that gochujang twist. Didn't hurt my feelings that the gochujang was on there. I thought it was dynamite. Then the last meat, the jerk chicken. Boneless, skinless thigh. Smoked, juicy, tender, seasoned jerk chicken. Was it authentic? No, of course not. It's not a Jamaican restaurant. It's a barbecue restaurant. I think to be that more authentic-ishness to it, It definitely needed more of like that jerk marinade. This was more of just like, probably like a dry rub, seasoned jerk chicken. It didn't have that like kind of sticky marinade that like a real jerk chicken would have. But for a jerk seasoned twisted chicken thigh, dynamite with a dynamite cook. Juicy, tender, everything you want a chicken thigh to be. Then the sides, loved that cornbread casserole. Both of them, very traditional, very classic, very old school. But that cornbread casserole kind of took you back almost to the holidays, where it gave you that good old, I don't want to say, but kind of like Thanksgiving, just classic cornbread casserole flavor. Good, moist, seasoned, get the little bit of the crispy bits from the outside of the pan. Dynamite cornbread casserole. Then the tater tot casserole. I mean, you could tell it was just some straight up tater tots with mashed up into, I guess, like a cheese and all the fixings and the spices. It didn't blow me away, but just a good old classic tater tot casserole. Yeah, that was it. Wow. I didn't get any dessert, nothing else. So yeah, pretty easy, pretty simple. Told you, kind of a quick, very hot final thoughts. But overall, like, great barbecue, great meats, and decent sides. Like, you really can't complain. So if you're in the area north of Austin here in Pflugerville, stop on by Brothertons Black Iron Barbecue. It's good. Not much of a line. I'd say there's probably half a dozen people in line, so no need to worry about 40, 50 people in line. You can come here and get great barbecue without the wait. But anyways, Bottle Crew, you know what to do. Give me the thumbs up, give me that like, turn that notification bell on. That way, every time I post a video, you get notified. Every Monday night at 7:30, another episode of First in Line, Is It Worth the Wait? Goes live. Also, if you feel like supporting the old bottle chucker and all these amazing barbecue adventures I go on, head on over to buymeacoffee.com. You can either do a one-time donation or become a member. On there, I post all my behind-the-scenes pictures, the preview of what next week's episode's gonna be, early access to all that of where I'm going, when I'm going, all that jazz, plus giveaways. Never know when I'll be giving away some more merch. So, but anyways, Bottle Crew, until next time. Ooh, these summers are burning up. Burning.